Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Monday the 22nd of August 2022. Today's Millwall news, it was match day for the under 21s and they came out smelling of roses again. Bit of a weird game, but let's get into it. So this is from millfc.co.uk, club's official website. This is Millwall under 21s maintain perfect record. Millwall under 21s were 4-1 victors over 9-man Birmingham City in the Professional Development League on Monday afternoon. Isaac Oloffi's goal had the Lions in front in the first half, which was sandwiched in between two red cards for the hosts, leaving them with a serious disadvantage at the half-time break. Despite that, Sam Cosgrove's goal levelled matters in the second half. The striker then put the ball into his own net on 74 minutes to put Kevin Nugent's side back in front. Later on, Abdul Malik's goal sealed the 3 points for substitute Tom Lee. He was able to add a fourth in second half stoppage time. Next up for Millwall under 21s is a home game with Prepper United on the Tuesday, the 30th of August. So next Tuesday. And the Millwall team was as follows: Gilmore, Walker, Topoloj, Muller, Grant, Ockley, Allen, Penny, Olafi, Abdul Malik, Drozd, and the subs, unused subs were Cotton, Evans. There's a George Evans. There's two George Evans. There's the George Evans that's always on the bench, and there's a young George Evans who plays for the under 18s, and he was on the bench today. George Evans, Adam Malaki, and Smith, and the only substitute used was Tom Lee coming on for Isaac Oloffi in the 50th minute. Yeah, bit of a weird one. I was following it on Twitter. I see we were in the lead. I see they were down to 9 men, and then I see they equalised. I'm like, what the fuck? How we let a team we're playing with 9 men equalise? So then I come off of Twitter and I go on the Ladbrokes, and because I was trying to find out what's going on. Did someone get sent off in Millwall, or what happened there? What weirdness is happening? And I see there's 30 minutes left, and they're still taking bets on Millwall to win the game. I'm like, what? How? Why are they doing that? Is it being controlled by a robot? Is no one there saying, hang on, this is a team with 9 men, and there's 30 minutes to go. They're obviously going to lose. And so I had a little flutter on it, and of course the goal, the 2-1 come, and right at the end of the game, boom, 3-1, boom, 4-1, straight after one another. Before you could even get before they even told you about the third one, they had to tell you the third and fourth at the same time. Because by the time they were typing it up, the fourth goal went in, so bang. Then we're going to go to the match report from Birmingham City. Now, no offence to Millwall, but this was a home game to Birmingham, and they have a bit more about it. So here, look, they were playing first team players. They had three. This is who they played. Blues included the likes of Jonathan Lico, Gary Gardner, and George Friend. Yes, that George Friend, who played for Millwall on loan. I think it was from Middlesbrough, wasn't it? In their starting lineup, they had 3 proper grown-up professional players. On a slick and slippery service, the host started the better, and Ryan Sturck's in-swinging corner was met. Blue skipper for the day, Friend, but having lost his marker, the defender could only send his firm volley over the bar. Zach Geacock was called into action moments later when Campbell was dispossessed on the edge of the box by Lions striker Drozd. His powerful drive was charged down by the keeper, who stayed big to make a crucial block. Spooner's side, that's their manager, repeatedly found joy in wide areas during the opening stages, and a trialist combined with Gardner and the overlapping Friend. Sam Cosgrave then sent a snapshot wide midway through the first half as Blues continued to threaten, but the pattern of the game was to take a dramatic turn. So how did the sending off? This is where we're going to find out. Campbell misjudged Josh Gilmore's long clearance downfield. It's not Josh Gilmore. They're talking about. It's not Josh. What's his name? Is it Will Gilmore? I've forgotten his name now. Mill's keeper is called Gilmore. I swear it's not Josh though. His name isn't Josh. I'm going crazy. I swear it's not Josh. Man, 1 sec. I'm gonna actually. This is driving me crazy. I'm actually gonna have to look this up on my mobile phone while I am doing this video because they got the name of our goalkeeper wrong, and that's Jordan Gilmore. Jordan Gilmore. Sorry. Yeah, not Josh. Jordan. Jordan Gilmore's long clearance downfield allowed Dross through on goal. In an attempt to atone for his error, the centre-half stretched into a challenge without making contact on the ball and was instantly dismissed by the referee. So it looked like he brought Dross down after he'd done him and he was going through on goal. But this was outside the area because the resulting free kick brought about a fine save from G-Cock, but when George Walker's follow-up attempt was scuffed across goal, Alofi was on hand to slot into the bottom corner. Millwall looked to make the numerical advantage count by spreading play from one flank to another. The Blues trialist, they had one trialist playing in their team, with eyes on the ball dropping over his shoulder, raised his foot up to control it, but in doing so left his mark on Abdul Malik, prompting the official to brandish a second red card in just 7 first half minutes. Yeah, for a high foot. He hit a little. It's kind of. How can I put this? Abdul Malik, he's not the tallest, is he? He's a little fella. So can you really have a high foot against him? But he hit him with his high foot, so that's it. Red card, straight red. So how's your luck? You're training with Birmingham. They put you in the under-21 game as a trialist, and you get sent off. That's like, don't think you wanted to do that. Blues made it to the break with a 1-goal deficit and reshuffled the pack to ensure a competitive second period, seeing Jonathan Lico drop in as a makeshift right back and Marcel Oakley sliding across to partner friend at centre half. To their credit, the 9-man outfit continued to pass the ball on a quick service in B38 with Chang, Stark and Gardner combining neatly in the centre of the pitch. So what did they have then? What were they playing? 4-3-1? It looks like they were playing 4-3-1. G-Cock's ability with the ball at his feet was being utilised frequently, and the Blue stopper even took a free kick midway through the Lions half to offset the numerical disadvantage. Gardner set off on a lung-busting run beyond the 3 yellow sharks in Millwall playing in yellow before forcing a save from Gilmore, and it was from a similar position where Blues finding an equaliser. This time it was Gardner who turned provider, sliding an inch-perfect pass which dissected the Millwall backline and found the runner Cosgrove, busting forward, steadying himself before guiding a low-effort cross goal and into the bottom corner. So the Gardner, the first team player who's playing for the under-21s, bit of quality there, bit of class, set up a goal. But with 15 minutes remaining, gallant Blues were undone once again. Abdul Malik was quickest to latch onto a loose ball inside the box, and despite Giacock's remarkable instinctive save at close range, the Lions forward lashed home the rebound. A flurry of substitutes offered fresh legs to Spooner's side, who continued to press forward. However, spaces were exploited in added time when Millwall sealed the result with 2 strikes in as many minutes. Yes, first Abdul Malik doubled his personal tally with a firm effort from the edge of the box, which ricocheted back off Giacock before substitute Tom Lee had a fourth from close range to complete a harsh scoreline. And there you have it. And they're saying Topolodge was the captain. Okay. So there you go. Fun and games up in Birmingham for the under-21s. Here we go. Here's the pictures. Kamal Grant there, it looks like. Seb Droz. Got a bit of a battle on. The bandage around his head. That's good. Nice boots though. Sky blue. Like that. And then you got Abdul Malik, and I think that's Tom Leahy there. So that was late on in the game. So there you have it. Yeah. And that is Bellingham, one of the brother of the other Bellingham, famous one, Jude Bellingham. And that's all we've got today. And we're just going to show you the under-21 table now. Millwall are one of only 2 teams that have played 3 and won 3 the other being Charlton Athletic. And you can see the southern teams are pretty good, except for Watford and Swansea. And the northern teams, not so much. Not so much. Burnley struggling. They may have had an exodus of players because they are new to this. Why are they new to this? Because they dropped out. They wanted to save some money, so they dropped out of Premier League 2, which is the top level. The ones that Man United and Liverpool playing and all that. And they dropped down into this one, the Professional Development League, which is a step down, a bit cheaper, but still. So yeah, there you go. Coming up for Millwall, as they mentioned earlier, next game is against Peterborough United, but that's, as we sit today, that's due to be played at the training ground, so no attendance for that. But if you go down there, you can probably stand outside the fence and watch it, which is a feature of Calman Road that will be going at the new ground if that gets built. These are the fixtures coming up. Only 4 weeks away. The big game, Charlton Athletic at the 10. The Watford game is due to be played at Kings Langley FC. That stadium is a public stadium, so that game might be on. You might be able to go to that as well. And then the Reading game as well at our stadium. So keep an eye on that. Keep watching the videos. I'll let you know what's happening. And yeah. So Millwall under 21s, 4-1 winners away at Birmingham. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.